Welcome ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host Solomon and today we're simping for Harley Quinn, our precious little star. Of course I did that because of the Suicide Squad and I hope it's still not too late and I can jump into the last railroad car of Hype Train. Also, I'll say a few words about Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn and Harley Quinn TV series. So basically we're gonna talk about Harley today. Lately I really do enjoy her presence more than usual. So, the Suicide Squad. I loved it. And not gonna lie, the only reason why I decided to watch it in the first place was she. Pretty much obvious reason. As we all know, first Suicide Squad movie was a little bit... not really impressive, I guess. Soundtrack's lit, but in general, not the most impressive representative of cinema's art in general. Expect I madly fell in love with Diablo, for some goddamn reason. Not in Mr. J, how you all might think, which is odd as hell. Well, of course I loved Mr. J too, as usual, but my true love for this movie was Diablo. So, my verdict was cool, actually even funny sometimes, and very sweet and touching. Although, if you look at the trailer, it might seem kinda strange. You might think, the fuck? Such characters in such situation? A little bit obscure, but it actually fits organically altogether. Villains controlled by government does some mission on Destructed Island and tries to fight giant starfish. Sounds odd, but it actually makes sense somehow. First of all, it's not a spoiler because happens on the 3rd minute I guess. Forget about almost all that characters from trailer. We ain't gonna need this, so in trash can. Don't ever bother yourself with names. The real action starts a little bit later, at minute 5 I guess. Since that moment you can pay attention to the names. So our crew. Harley Quinn, of course, the star of the show. Rick Flag.
That isn't an open invitation for you to cough without covering your mouth.
Our little sweetie pie, our old pal. Captain Boomerang. King Shark. In general, I wouldn't give a shit, but I watched Harley Quinn TV series recently and now kinda emotionally attached to him. Although sharks are one of my greatest fears of all times, and any shark. Not mentioning the walking giant shark, so it was cute. Ratcatcher 2 is just the soul. Just cutest, purest little soul. Relatable little soul. With fucking powerful abilities in my opinion. It's awesome. She can control rats. Bloodsport. Simping material. With tragic story and problems with daughter. All this family business is so sweet and so sensitive, so really loved it. It was touching. With every character. Simped for him a little bit, I guess. I didn't mean to, but it just happened. He was cool and I couldn't resist. Polka Dot Man. No comments. Peacemaker.
If this whole beach was completely covered in dicks, and somebody said I'd eat every dick until the beach was clean for liberty, I would say no problemo.
Why would...
Are you sure about that?
Liked kinda competition between him and Bloodsport. Funny. I guess that's all you need to know. I was like,
what's happening? この胸の thrill, shock, suspense.
Through the movie. Some plots didn't see it coming. And I actually would gladly watch it the second time. Wouldn't do it with the first movie, but with this one, gladly. Plus, soundtrack. Again, fire. Gonna flex, I've listened to Grandson before the Suicide Squad. He's cool, by the way. Also, when first movie was about to begin its existence, I read some Suicide Squad comics. Actually, a lot, but... You know, people say sometimes, oh, I wish I could erase my memory and reread it again. Well, that's my situation. I don't remember shit. All I can recall, there was some riot in prison. That's all I can recall. Same situation with Guardians of the Galaxy. I've read a lot back then. A lot. and now I don't remember shit, so can start Suicide Squad with fresh emotions. In conclusion, watch this movie. What's next on our list? Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn.
I'm the one they should be scared of. Not you, not Mr. J. Because I'm Harley freaking Quinn.
I'm gonna fool around this time and say it straight, I didn't like it. Nope, absolutely. The only thing I liked was soundtrack and outfits. Everything else?
Whack!
I didn't find it funny, I didn't find it attractive, I just found it annoying. And the only reason why I finished it because I was in the mood for Harley. That's it. I was kinda happily surprised when I understood it was Black Mask, kinda the main bad guy here, because I totally forgot about him. And I had a feeling like I've met an old pal when I saw him. No personal affection, he just was in Batman Arkham series, so yeah, good old times, you know. But in general, he's whack. And kinda gay. Gay who's very not confident in himself. Really not confident. So, my point. I wanna know more about the original Birds of Prey comics version. I mean, I'm genuinely interested. Also, I've read a little bit Harley Quinn solo comics and some moments felt like kinda, oh, look at that, my girl. But if you wanna know my opinion, don't watch it. If you are in doubt, just don't. You won't lose the point in the Suicide Squad. You can just listen soundtracks from it. My personally favorite lately, The Joke's on You. Literally on repeat all day. Until I'm gonna hate this song, I guess. And just read some original comics or watch Harley Quinn animated TV series. You won't lose anything. And what's more important, you won't lose 2 hours of your life. In conclusion, don't watch this movie. And about Harley Quinn animated TV series.
If he wants to fuck with me, I will fuck right back.
There's 3rd season are coming, and what can I say? Real heroes eat pussy. Because why not? Am I right or am I right? That's right, I'm right. So while I actively wait for season 3, let me tell you about it a little bit. Now that's the good stuff. That's it. That's the one you should watch if you're in need for Harley Quinn. Harley leaves Mr. J, again, pretty much popular trope these days, and tried to become a big supervillain with her new crew. Iconic Poison Ivy.
What the fuck just happened?
Very intelligent King Shark, and exactly because of this series I started to feel kinda warm feelings for Nanaue.
Oh, well, you can kindly go fuck yourself.
Bruh, you sweet. Clayface, aka Local Idiot.
It's Lady Gaga!
Dr. Psycho.
That really hurt, you
Cool Dude Frank.
And where is that stupid neighbor kid I hired to water them, for fuck's sake?
He quit after a week. Very unprofessional.
Really, Frank? What if his parents come to look for him?
Unlikely.
And this.
It made me! Trends changer! Quick, get in me!
Although my personal recommendation or perspective, if you like it more, don't take this all too seriously, because that's sort of place where everything can happen, and I don't personally take this as canon. We're just having fun and shit, you know, just really exciting fanfiction. Wanna say about Harley and Ivy, before all that, I really was like, how Harley could leave Mr. J, they're a couple, it's impossible, they meant to be, it was written in the stars, leave him? What are you talking about, she belongs here. But, I guess with all that comics and cartoons and this new movies line, I guess I accepted the fact that she left him and now gonna be with Ivy. That's completely canon in my head right now. Like Batman fighting Joker. It can happen in different settings, but it's gonna be the thing anyway. In any universe, Harley leaves Mr. J and get along with Ivy. Now I tend to think that is how this story goes. This was written in the ancient manuscripts from Tutankhamun tomb. Also, a little bit spoiler now. It's like not crucial, but if you don't want it, skip to that time. And here goes some spoiler. Only the fact that I looked at this like on a huge fanfiction keeps me sane. And I'm talking about the fact that Mr. J dated with this. Like, seriously? And dated? Seriously? Joker? Dated? I've never felt so betrayed. My idol fell.
But you did this for what?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Why though?
Also, Ivy and Kiteman just...
You look banging.
Oh God, you make this so hard.
Okay, are you ready?
Did you check out my apartment number? It was a 66. I did a little flipperoo on that second numero 6 to make it real nice.
This was a mistake.
Girl, do you have some dignity? You goddamn Poison Ivy. Poison fucking Ivy. One of the biggest villains, and this... That's some questionable decisions in your life. You might think, oh well, maybe he's lame as villain, so maybe he's a cool person, but his every goddamn move is like, why? His sense of humor is just... there's no such thing. It's horrific. His actions are idiotic, and a lot of times I would find them offensive as hell. He's pretty much dumb and miserable. The only thing that was kinda good about him, that he would do anything for Ivy. And he kinda blinded with her, but again. Plus, his obsession looks kinda selfish. And Kiteman, really?
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Also, this connection between Harley and Ivy reminds of Gotham Sirens, and I really love it and reread some issues from time to time and consider this trio as an iconic, one of the best in all this universe. It's such a good vibe, just like chilling with your gals, just gals being pals, all friends and shit, in general. So read this instead of wasting your time on Birds of Prey, my personal advice. So that's it, give it a like and subscribe.